The Riverside Hotel's charity gala was exactly the kind of evening Nathan Torres had grown accustomed to over the years. He stood in the shadows of the ballroom, watching wealthy patrons in tailored suits exchange pleasantries while sipping champagne that probably cost more than his daughter's tuition. Nathan adjusted his security badge and scanned the room, thinking about Lily's soccer practice the next morning. His role as head of security for Morrison Events meant he was here to ensure no one got hurt, even if the event felt like a farce. He'd rather be home, grading papers or reading bedtime stories, but duty kept him tethered to the perimeter. When the commotion erupted near the martial arts demonstration area, Nathan's attention shifted. A crowd had gathered around a man in a black gi, his movements fluid and precise. Richard Chen, the tech mogul turned martial arts prodigy, was in the middle of a demonstration, his techniques mesmerizing even to someone like Nathan, who'd once tried to learn jiu-jitsu in college. Chen's reputation preceded him. 8th Dan in Aikido, trained in Japan for 15 years, and Nathan had no doubt the man was legit. But when Chen's gaze locked onto Nathan, something in his posture shifted. "You," Chen said, stepping off the mat. Nathan hesitated, then nodded. He didn't want the spotlight, but refusing would only raise eyebrows. "I'm not dressed for this," Nathan muttered, gesturing to his uniform. Chen grinned. "Just a friendly spar, unless you're chicken." The crowd chuckled, and Nathan felt a flicker of something, pride maybe, or just the thrill of stepping into the ring. Chen assumed a stance, calm and inviting. Nathan squared his shoulders, his mind drifting to the hours he'd spent training in the Israeli Defense Forces, then the Army's elite units. The fight lasted mere seconds. Nathan closed the distance, slipped inside Chen's guard, and executed a move that sent the billionaire crashing to the ground. No violence, just precision. When Nathan offered his hand to help Chen up, the room erupted in applause. "What was that?" Chen asked, his voice a mix of surprise and admiration. "Krav Maga," Nathan said. "Some judo, boxing." Chen studied him, then laughed. "You're twice my age and you just taught me a lesson." Later in Chen's office, the offer came quietly, a position leading security for his company. Nathan hesitated, thinking of Lily's needs, but Chen's words lingered. "Real mastery isn't about showing off," he'd said. "It's about knowing what works." Nathan accepted. Over the next months, he transformed Chen's security protocols, training the team in practical defense and exposing vulnerabilities no one had considered. Chen humbly asked to learn Nathan's methods, admitting that decades of traditional training hadn't prepared him for real-world threats. Their friendship deepened, rooted in mutual respect. When a kidnapping attempt targeted Chen, Nathan's team responded flawlessly, neutralizing the threat before it escalated. "You saved my life," Chen said afterward. Nathan shook his head. "We all did." Years later, Lily would ask about the viral video of her father taking down a martial arts master. "It wasn't about proving anything," Nathan would say. "It was about knowing what matters. Real skill doesn't need to be shown off. It just needs to work." And sometimes that was enough.